Windows Vista, right? Like Windows.
It was more stable.
Strong.
Yeah, but it was more stable.
Yeah, no, 100%. But like, but how wild is that, right? Like XP, more people are rocking XP than some later versions.
Hey, you know what's funny? My dad used to build computers like for like family members and family friends and stuff like that. That was like one of his hobbies. So I've been around computers like forever. And man, like he had a version of ME, you know, the Millennial Edition of Windows.
Yeah.
That he would load on all the computers, and basically like there was no limit to how many computers you could load this with. But he's like, hey, as soon as you get on the internet, it's going to want you to register this, so you're going to have to buy your own copy.
It's a patched copy.
But if you already had, like, you know, the older version, it was cheaper. It was like half price versus buying like the full version. Actually, I think it was like a third the cost, as a matter of fact.
Dude, I've never paid for a fucking copy of Windows, ever. Fuck that. I'm paying for that shit. And then thankfully, Max just give it for you for free.
You know, it's funny when the people have like the Hackintoshes. So you got the worst of both worlds.
Yeah, I was tempted to build a Hackintosh a while ago, but now I just have, God, bro, I actually have 4 of them. I only run 2 of them. The cheese graters, the actual like old school. I have like the last generation of them, which are 2012 models of the actual physical like towers, the Apple, you know, aluminium towers. And I just use them because I have a ton of like 3.5 inch physical hard drives that I just kind of use them as network attached storage, basically. But but what I'm coming to terms with is they're fucking hardcore on electric, like, and they produce a fuck ton of heat. You know, so you can look it up. It's like 1,000 BTUs and like whatever. It's like it costs me about like $300 a year per Mac Pro just to fucking run at idle. That's not even like putting it under load. Not that I put it under load, but yeah, fuck that. And there's 2 of them, and I also run a Mac Pro on my actual workstation that I run. So like I'm paying like $1,000 a year in electricity for fucking 3 computers. That's amazing. Right, come on, John. Grace us with your fucking presence. Give us the latest rendition.
Was it last night or was it the night before where like where's John at for you know, his commentary? We could actually really use them. Well, I think you said it. Doesn't matter. I think I sprained my sternum.
How do you sprain your sternum?
Like push-ups. Like it feels like the cartilage is kind of pulling apart. I just sneezed, man. That shit hurt so bad. Man, it's not even funny. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
I've done it before.
Come on, John boy. What's going on?
Can I start calling you like John Kitover? Is it like kite? What do you say?
Yo, yeah, you can call me John Kitover. That's my full name. That's my legal name. It's not
What the hell
cut.
are you putting? What
It's
are you
not.
putting your real name? A
It.
fucking cell phone number.
It's not. It's not Kitover. It's Kitover.
That's amazing. So what's the 45 reference then?
I live in the 45th ward of Chicago. I ran for Republican committee person.
Amazing. Oh, people were curious. What's the significance of the signet ring?
Do you mean my college ring?
Yeah. Looks like a signet ring.
Yeah, so my college makes a big deal about their rings. It's called the Citadel. It's in Charleston, South Carolina.
Nice. Now, in the UK, it's typically a type of thing that is only worn by people either in the military or officers in the military in certain regiments.
Yeah, so
very upper class families.
If you see somebody from Texas A&M, a lot of times I'll be like, "Hey, can I see your ring? Where are you from?" And then they're like, "Oh, I went to Texas A&M." I'm like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "Look at our rings. They're like almost identical." They're like, "Yeah, interesting." You see people with these big rings. West Point rings are really beautiful because they use an actual gemstone in all their annual rings. So those are really cool because, I mean, anyways, it's hard to find them. Like I tried to buy a West Point ring, and it was
but you shouldn't be able to. That's the point.
Well, I didn't know it, but I bought one for like I think $3,000, and it turns out that it wasn't a cadet West Point ring. It was a like what they call a precious ring or whatever. It's like for their fiance. I couldn't tell the difference because in the photograph there was no measurements, and I just it looked to me like a grown man's ring. I was like, oh shit, that's a good deal. I'll take it. And then I had to return it, and they were not happy with the return.
At least you could return it. I'm sure it was beautiful.
Not really. When you saw how small it was, you're like, damn, $3,000 for this little fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, there's certain things like that. These signet rings that you're given, right? You're not you can't buy it basically.
They pop up all the time on eBay because people die.
Someone's died.
Yeah, family members don't they don't got time to deal with anything. They're just like, fuck it, put it on eBay. Let's see what we get.
It's the same with war, medals.
Yeah, there's a big liquor store by my house, and there's this sheet, and it says, "Do you have war memorabilia?" And so this every single week, like somebody's always tearing off the numbers. I'm like, there's a lot of veterans in this area that drank, and god damn it, they probably have a lot of war memorial memorabilia. So I registered a bunch of war memorabilia website domain names like We Buy, and but basically military antiques. That it's a big business. Like there's a show here called Reno 911, and they go to England, and there's like in London there's these like really expensive like antique arms dealers that have pretty unique items for sale in their shops, and they go for like it's basically artwork. That's what it is basically.
This is just your excuse to get away with having a bunch of Nazi memorabilia, isn't it?
No, I don't have any Nazi memorabilia. I have books about history, but I have no actual antique Nazi regalia or anything like that.
Rookie.
I have searched, I've been to stores where I've seen things and I've looked at things on eBay, but like I've never bought any items from World War II that have swastika markings. I've never seen one for sale, but if I did see one, I would buy it. I mean, if it was priced right.
Yeah, they're not. They're going to be extremely sought after and rare after being so many destroyed.
Well, in America, soldiers could bring back booty. So in America, there's a
Yeah.
lot of
A
Nazi.
lot of Lugers and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. But also the daggers, those are really cool. If you have like an SS dagger, like those are extraordinarily expensive. Because like you said, that's one of those things that you can't buy. It's passed down. So I'm sure there's also Nazi rings as well as other like unique items created.
Yeah, headdress and uniforms,
But like
artwork,
items at mass,
cutlery, and
unique items for like
silverware.
2,500 soldiers at a
insane.
time, 10,000 soldiers at a time, like unique items. Because basically, this is the what do they call it? It's like the promotions business or the what the fuck is it? Like, anyways, it's what Napoleon said. People will die over fucking medals. So I'm sure the Nazis internally during that 20 years or however long they were in power created a ton of fucking promo items. I'm sure
Dude,
they.
every fucking service and regiment does, right? Like, um, Breitling will run off a custom set of watches for a squadron if they get it's about 300. So they'll make a custom face for a watch, and that's pretty much it. It's like a one-time run of, but it's like a 300 minimum order basically. And as you say, people pass away and stuff, and like, you can look them up and you'll see them on eBay. Um, but I wouldn't say it's big business, but it's a recurring theme, that it's basically like merch, right?
It's merch. It's the merch business. You can't really create a successful political campaign and political movement without merch. And the Trump
Merchandise.
campaign is a
And-
perfect
and
example
Joe-
of that.
And Joe, what's funny? Like me and Joey were talking about this last night, right? But like the importance of military bands, right? And these, tracks or even like hymns, right? In British culture anyway. And it's essentially like the theme tunes, the tracks, right? Like it's very. Yeah, it is amazing if you were to look at it. Like even like the fucking YouTubers with merch and their recurring themes and
This book's called The Road to
storylines
Stalingrad. It's a
and their own
Time
own
Life book.
music.
It's a military history book. Editor's Time Life books. I mean, have you ever seen the Soviet hordes of soldiers? I mean, 200,000 people surrendering to the German army and what happened to them. People like to talk about Napoleon returning to France with thousands of men from, an army of, I don't know, 400,000 or 1 million or whatever it was. But the amount, 65 million people died in World War II from like direct conflict, which I think you can't really even fathom the level of violence and the amount of anger and like just insanity from the 1940s.
And you know what? The only people that have got a chip on their shoulder are the ones that were made to work on Meissen.
Well, I basically call it the complain gang now. I stop using the term clowns. I just call people, oh, you're a member of the complain gang. If you hear somebody in the complain gang, that's the whole mission now, is to fight complaint gangers and basically enlighten them to the fact that if you're complaining, you're wasting your life and your time and everybody else's time. So I hope you're not in the complaint gang.
Hello, hi Joy.
Hey, Angel.
I love your PTR. It's so cute. Hi Tim, Karsten, Abe, Princessia, or Nora. Pardon. Look at Pardon.
Hello.
Yeah, with his with his birds. Hey, John, you know this one dude told me one time, Army guy, right? He said, never ever take away a soldier's God-given right to bitch. And I just looked at him funny when he told me that. And to a certain extent, maybe it's like a cathartic or whatever to get some of it out. But yes, you are correct. You are right. Typically, the complaining or whatever doesn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing.
It's just so in ancient Rome, you could go to the school of oratory, and what complaint gang members are doing is low grade oratory, and it sucks, and it's just low quality content. That's all that the complaint gang does, is they constantly cite low quality content.
Speaking of content, you guys have to watch the Japanese anime that I dropped in the chat here. They are so brilliant. They're so funny.
I can't.
You know
I
who
can't
else
watch
is
serious
funny? The
cartoons.
Democrats. They're really
I only
funny.
watch funny cartoons.
You know, the
What was that with cartoon?
I can't watch serious cartoons.
No, it's not a cartoon. It's just a clip. You have to watch it. You have to watch it.
Are you like 10 years old, Angela?
No, it's about Donald Trump. They already made it about the shooting. It's so funny.
Well, did you know that the shooter screamed
I
out
can see
"Free
that. That's really
Palestine"
good.
before he shot 4 times and almost hit him? Did you know 4 bullets whizzed past his head?
Yeah, El Normo told me that.
Yeah, that's what El Normo's going around
What? I
saying.
thought total of 5 bullets were shot.
Well, from the graphic, visualization I saw, I only saw 4. Maybe the 5th one was a total Kentucky winger. Anyways, the whole point is, Free Palestine.
Oh, that's not what he said. He was gay, so stop.
Oh, he was trans? Do you believe that he grew his hair out and dressed up as a woman?
I don't know about that, but I mean, you look at him, you know he's gay.
Oh, you can just tell by looking? You got
You
gayed
can
out like
just
that, huh?
tell.
Wow.
Yes.
Do you think Donald Trump will help people like that when he becomes president?
Well, he didn't hang them before. In fact, he actually did put the military act he passed that allows gays something. He did something good for them in the military.
Oh,
What
you're
was
sure
that?
he?
Help me.
Did you
You're
say
sh-
he didn't hang them before?
You know, you might be right.
Killed them.
God, dog.
You might be right.
He
He
didn't
he
do
could be
anything to
gay.
them.
Did you see the photos with the giant herpes sores on his lips?
Ew, on whose?
On the shooter, Matthew Crooks, he had big
Oh,
herpes
it's
sores on his
disgusting.
lips.
It's disgusting. God knows. I don't know. I don't know what that is on his lip, but I'll take your word for it. You must know.
Well, as soon as they mentioned his name, I went to Facebook, found his Facebook profile, and I screen recorded his Facebook account before they deleted it. And so now I'm
They
going.
deleted his Facebook?
Yeah, I'm going into negotiations later this afternoon with my lawyer and Radar Online and TMZ to sell the Facebook footage. I'm asking $100,000. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Good luck and stay alive.
Free Palestine.
But no, seriously, watch this clip. It's so funny.
Is that? That's interesting.
What? The clip I threw in the chat.
No, I'm talking about admin and that screen record.
Yeah, it's crazy. You can't even believe what he posted on his Facebook. It's insane.
And what is that he posted? Tell us.
I can't tell you, but if I sell the footage this evening, I'll
I
show
knew
you.
it.
I'll show you a clip. I'll post it in the chat so everybody can watch it and laugh.
Why aren't you telling us?
Because I'm trying to sell this. What do you mean? This is a proprietary thing. I can't. I don't want to discuss what I recorded from his Facebook before it got deleted.
Tell us in Yiddish, or maybe in like.
Okay, fine. Geh kachen, licht dig in dein Augen, fushta. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kadeshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'chadik nesha shabbat b'nei pri hagafen.
How does that work? It like, because you're not gonna like give them the footage, right? Obviously, I say agree, but like, how do you go about like explaining like why it's worth that money and what's on there?
It's on a Dropbox with an encrypted password with a time delay, so they can only view it once, and you cannot screen record. And they had to sign a disclosure, and they know that the asking price is $100,000, and they can make best offer, first offer, and we have 6 hours to respond to field other offers, because I know somebody at Radar Online that has bought content from me in the past. So I'm gonna try to pitch the two of them together and go to highest bidder. But I'm pretty sure TMZ is gonna buy it. It's very damning. It's very damning because Facebook Meta doesn't want it to get out, and Zuckerberg is already doing publicity campaigns about how he's not against Trump, etc., because he knows that the Department of Justice in the next administration may fuck with him and Facebook big time. So he's no friend of Trump. You curly-haired little faggot. So I filmed this psychopath's Facebook, and the LGBTQ insanity on it is insanity. The trans stuff is insanity. I mean, I don't want to go into any more details because he hit a lot of content.
Oh, that I was on. I was on point.
Pretend like you're on point. Did you even cook dinner yet for your husband tonight, or are you still single?
It's early. It's 4:15.
Well, doesn't that mean you should get in the kitchen and start now? Because crock pots take a long
I'm
time to
already
warm
in
up.
the kitchen. How do you know I'm not in the kitchen? I'm in fact baking a bread too.
Damn, this is the luckiest guy in the world.
Ah.
Can't I get a girl like you who's hot and cooks like that?
What's that song? Because girls like me
and
don't
not
want
be
a
a-
guy like you.
And not be a Jew-hating bitch? That's the punchline. So anyways, go to the gym, fatties, vote Trump. There's nothing else to talk about. I am complete.
No, but seriously, he was gay, so I was right. I knew he was gay. I made fuck face.
Okay, sorry. Your gaydar is fucking 10 out of 10. You're awesome at gaydaring. Congratulations. Who on this app do you think is gay? Pretends to be straight. I could probably name a few.
Oh, Kevin for sure. Kevin, who's now Evan.
He's not gonna like hearing that one.
Ewan. Oh, I've said it in space. Ewan is kind of bi. He
Damn!
pretends
Right
like
away with
he's
Ewan. Damn. I mean,
Yeah.
didn't he just get
Yeah.
married to
Yeah, he
Sarah
did.
Sebastian?
Right, exactly.
Aren't they having a kid? Gay men have kids, right?
I said bi. That's why I said bi, right? Because I know he has the gay side.
Oh.
Definitely Ty. We all know Ty. Good old Ty.
Mm-hmm.
He's gay. Oh, that is not out of closet. Oh, Black Muse. Definitely gay. In closet.
Damn. Ooh, you're not gonna like that one.
Oh, well, Kelly from Roger. Gay. Lesbian.
Ooh, damn. Everything's making sense now. They're all Democrats. Oh my
I'm
God.
telling you. Aaron B. Gay to the max. Who else is gay?
Damn, Aaron's gay too? Holy shit.
Oh, totally. He's totally gay.
Well, we know that Brent is most definitely gay.
Oh, Brent admits
Hampton
he's gay.
is definitely gay. UNK is gay. So I've invited all the gays, and I hope they come. because it's time we have a talk about Democrats and gays. Republicans need more gays to switch sides. And I think it's incumbent upon us who are pro Trumpers to help these gays vote Trump no matter what, instead of voting Democrat no matter what. That's just my opinion. But I don't go to Pride because Pride is within me. I am a unicorn. I am CRT, BLM, LGBTQ, DEI. I am gay. I am bisexual. I am LGBTQ, rainbow emoji, trans clown emoji. I'm a unicorn. I am also complete. I hope I was succinct.
Okay, what else is new?
Nothing's really new.
Who do you guys think they're gonna put in place if there's a lot of pushback on Kamala?
They're gonna figure it out at the DNC because it's all about the money. Pritzker, has billions, so it's will he pay up? I mean, I can't remember who said it on this app. Maybe it was Marshall Rankin. You gotta bring $600 million to DC.
Yeah, Marshall's gay. Marshall's gay.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
100% gay.
I wonder if some men are gay because they have no other sexual options with a woman, and so they're just like, well, I can't get a woman to fuck me. Fuck it, I'll have to settle for a man. Something to that extent. I bet you every gay man has eventually said that to themselves. They're just like,
I'm sure it has contributed over years to the point where they thought, you know what, F it, I'm gonna be gay. But it hasn't happened overnight because they're ugly. It's happened.
see, I can understand why a woman would be gay, and I know women are gay and more bisexual than men because I've looked at a very hot, sexy woman's Tinder and Hinge and Bumble. She let me go through her phone for hours, and I was shocked at how many bisexual sexual offers and solicitations she was getting. And vis-a-vis how many conversations she had going with other women, where it was like, it wasn't just like, hey, you want to go to Target and get some groceries one day? It was like sick dirty talk with hot sexy women. Anyways, I don't want it's so hot that I don't want to burn this house down. The point is, women are bisexual by nature, men are heterosexual by nature, but gay is a concept, so there's this evil institute still in existence called the Kinsey Institute, and there's this book. It's called Sexual Behavior in the Human Female by Kinsey, Pomeroy, Martin, and Gebhard. There's also the Dr. Kinsey and the Institute for Sex Research by Wardell and Pomeroy, Harper and Row. And I bought these rare books because this is what America was operating off of in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and these were considered academic, scientific attempts at understanding human sciences and sex. But really, it's just a bunch of pedophile faggots. So, anyways, Raboinoi Shalolim, I am complete. I hope I was succinct.
John, open a room.
You've been complete for like the 50th time now.
I'm sorry, what was that? I never mind. I am complete. I hope I was succinct.
I said, John, open a room.
Oh, is that Oilfield, Texas Dan? Drill baby, drill baby. Oh my God, you're in a great business opportunity now after that Trump speech. Drill baby, drill baby. Oh man, you're gonna make it big, dude. You're gonna make it big. Rabboni Shalom. Good Shabbos. Can you give us a Shabbos prayer for these Jew haters and these TDS people here? Because there's a lot of TDS people
Shabbat
even
shalom.
in this room. Shabbat shalom. Let's go to Israel, bro. Let's go annex some territory. Let's do it. I'm serious. We patrilineals have to band together because these matrilineals are out to get us. They're angry. They hate the patrilineal Jews. We have to declare our own statehood and carve out a little bit of the country for ourselves before there's nothing left. What are we gonna do, Godfather? By the time Michael figures this out, there will be nothing left to build on, Godfather. Do you trust me? Good, then trust in Michael. Okay, Godfather, let's do it.
John, can we get some Skeletor?
Someone speaking to me? Ah, yes. What was her name? The Enchantress or something?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna play the audio.
No, I'm not gonna just pull it right out. Listen, I'm in another unhealthy debate called gay, bisexual, LGBTQ, trans unicorns. So just be careful what you say because this is all being recorded in another clown house in another room on replays. FYI, that's the way Tiffany Sotheby rolls, nigga. And I will say, Instagram has been removing a lot of my content for hate speech, and I'm not sure if it's me or it's you because they don't even tell you who said what. So I can't figure this shit out. No.
Are they removing your hypnosis audio?
Yeah, Dr. Hypnosis, aka John Kitover.
Yeah, that guy's crazy.
I hear he has multiple personality disorder, otherwise known as dissociative identity disorder. Do you think that everything in the DSM is scientifically valid?
Yes, because our overlords tell us.
If you went to a school in the Caribbean and you wear a white jacket and make $400,000 at one of the world's largest hospital chains or life insurance companies or health insurance companies, and your name is... Anyways, let's move this conversation along. Sorry, I hope I was succinct and I am complete.
Hey, Edmund, John, whatever we're calling you today. Hey, Kinsey is the one that they made the movie out of, right? Starring Liam Neeson. Is that the one?
Exactly.
Man, what a piece of shit! I couldn't talk. I was in a car.
I can't believe we allow these CIA operatives up on stage to hypnotize us, to indoctrinate us in these lies that the government feeds out.
Is he not your fellow Jew?
Yeah, but he's a CIA operative.
Raboina Shalom, from your lips to God's ears.
What's the difference?
Listen, I want to go work in Langley, Virginia. I've seen the office space. It looks nice. I got my workstation all picked out. I'm ready to move. Does anybody want to move with me? I need a secretary. I guarantee you, if that was really real, I could easily get people to move there for $125,000 a year.
Wait, are you still out on sick leave?
That's right. Talk to my lawyer, talk to my doctor. Or talk to the union.
Talk to the hand.
You do realize it's all just paper mache. It's a paper tiger. American power is an illusion.
Wait, question. So you're saying Langley, right?
What? Yeah, that's where it's at, Langley.
You can convince somebody for what, 125 to move to Langley?
Yeah, to work for the CIA? Are you out of your fucking mind? Absolutely. It's a federal job. You're gonna work there 30 fucking years? You want to move up in the ranks? You want to go to SCS and make $400,000 a year? Why wouldn't you want to take a job at Langley? Are you crazy?
What's the median income for the area? Because I thought the cost of living was like
high.
Outrageous.
I'm just saying, if you go in at a low government level, you're going to be lucky if you get 80,000. Who the fuck knows? I'm just being facetious here. I hope you understand that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the government won't pay you that much. They don't pay you that much.
Well, not starting anyway.
Listen, if you want to top out, you got to be gay. You got to be bisexual or LGBTQ or trans. At least a unicorn.
Well, I guess I ain't topping out then.
You know, I'm using Bumble, and I'm gonna film a movie about these Bumble matches because we're talking about the ugliest, fattest women you've ever seen, and some of the ones that work at the big corporations, they love to say where they work at, but they're the ugliest, most worn out, haggard women you've ever seen in your life. They look 57 and they say they're 37. And anyways, they wear wigs. Like it's a comedy show all on these dating apps because you see just how absolutely fucked up people are post pandemic, fully vaxxed, quadruple boosted, double vaxxed, triple vaxxed. We're talking about women that are like falling off of their bones and they weigh 300 pounds and they really think that I want to meet with them. And so I said to this one chick, I was like, I think I'd rather go out with your daughter. And she said, well, you swiped on me, asshole. And why are you bringing my daughter up? I said, honestly, I think you're too old. And I said, I don't look at ages.
Dude. Oh man, oh my fucking chest hurts, man. Oh shit. He said, I'd rather go out with your
So
daughter.
it's the thing is, I don't want to get my dating account deleted, just like Clown House, meaning that people can report you for harassment or abuse. And so, the whole point is like you block if you're going to make a really nasty comment on a dating app. And right after you make it, you want to wait just a few seconds. So as they're reading it, typing it, or before they can report you, that's the thing is once you delete them, they can no longer report you. So you see how clowning around or trolling on this app and trolling on dating apps, there's really no difference. You're dealing with clowns in the dating
Wait.
world, you're dealing with clowns here, and it's the complain gang. It's complain gangers everywhere. It's an international conspiracy of the complain gang.
How did you get to that piece of information? How did you find that out or test that theory?
Because I've had 50 if I've had 50 Clown House accounts, that means I've had 50 Hinge accounts, 50 Bumble accounts. Believe me, my face is known in this town.
And you're still single.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing this one chick, but honestly, like,
I mean, not that I'm surprised, but
yeah, I mean, honestly, she's too fat, like, and she's using Ozempic. I'm like, oh, she's using generic Ozempic. Anyways, she's a nice girl. She's a biomechanical engineer with two master's degrees, undergrad. She's very smart, very successful, but like you spend so much time sitting at a computer, you become a fat ass. And at 30 years old, when you're looking 40, or when you're 25 looking 40, like, god damn, like it doesn't matter how successful you are. You're a fat pig now. I mean, everybody's got to work on it, but like if you don't go to the gym and lift weights, like I can't have a relationship with you. You have to exercise. There you go. Cool.
What'd you say?
I said I can't be in a relationship with these fatties who don't exercise. It's like a part of my life, and I don't want to be with a stinky fatty who doesn't exercise.
John, you like my PTR?
Yeah, that is a handsome man on the right and a very courageous colonel on the left. What is that incredible document he's holding?
Strapping.
It looks like some
black
type
gentleman.
of commission,
that's you,
possibly
isn't it?
possibly an officer in the Republic of the Army.
Look at you, Edmund.
The Army of the Republic.
Young little Edmund.
Yeah, I had a special commissioning ceremony because I graduated early because I busted my ass in summer school, and so I didn't graduate with my cohort. I graduated independently because I was so academically proficient.
Or they just gave you the degree because you're a Jew.
Believe me, sweetheart, you have no idea what it was like going through that school being accused of being a Jew. Where are your devil horns, John? Where's your gefilte fish, John? Where's your Shabbos? Where's your little person hat, Johnny? I mean, the anti-Semitism and Jew hate is real in the South. They really hate Jews down there.
Wait, where in the South though?
In thick forests where hillbillies don't have dentists and they fuck their grandmothers in the ass.
Because honestly, man, I mean, I heard about this hatred, but nobody talked about this openly.
I'm being facetious, but let's just put it this way: that I heard a lot of nasty things, but nothing that nothing like in terms of like coordinated or literally like nobody came from a background that was like really malicious. It was more comical, so I wouldn't really call it racism or anti-Semitism or Jew hate or anything like that. It was more they don't even know many Jews. So, anyways, it's all just
Like that's how the Southerners talk about everyone.
yeah, they shit on everybody. Everybody gets shat on equally. So, that's really the way you do it in the South. Is that's it.
All right, so I got a question then. So, are little Jewish children, are their hats tiny, or are they regular size and they grow into them?
No, they have different sized kippahs.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, if you ever
They
go,
grow into them.
yeah, you
I'll
grow,
grow them.
yeah,
My bad.
you save your bigger kippahs for when they get older.
Jeez, my PTR keeps getting better and better.
So
I'm,
that man was
I'm learning so much.
that man was a Vietnam Marine Corps general, and he had his face blown off by some
Wait, John,
wonderful
how did you go from that to looking like
looking like Richard Simmons.
with bald?
Well,
Like a bald Richard Simmons.
it's the stress of
Were you in
black.
the
It's
marching
really
band?
the stress of ADOS black women. They've ruined my life, and because of black ADOS bosses and managers, my hair fell out, and I didn't want to die for their stupid orders to go get so they could get promoted to colonel or general. I don't know. That was just me. But don't say diversity isn't strength. Shh.
What you talking about, man? The Secret Service director just told us that diversity is our strength.
You know, I told this guy once, this very successful, like ultra successful guy, you know, I was like, there's diversity in strength. And he's like, I agree with that. And then I started laughing later on because there is no such thing as diversity. It's an illusion. There's only discrimination. So discrimination is a fact. Diversity is an illusion. I mean, we're just cellular. We're just energy. So all this race consciousness is political partisan hypnosis, and if you don't get spiritual or supersede race consciousness, you're just a horrible troll, and you know nothing, you've read nothing, you're just a gelatinous, you're a staphylococcus basically. So if you're in the complain gang, consider yourself part of the staphylococcus race or species of humans.
Can you spell staphylococcus for me?
Did you see Richard Simmons passed away the other day? It was so sad.
I saw that. Was pretty sad. There's so much funny shit with him. That was awesome. He's a legend. I mean, he's basically the Liberace of working out, right?
I never thought about it like that, but all right, let's go with it.
Because gay effeminate men is a category of content, and it works. I mean, look at that Modern Family. I see it all the time when I'm at the gym, and I don't hear the audio, I just see the captions, but I see what's happening in it, and the amount of programming with gay activity and families and children, and the normalization of gay men raising children and being a part of other families and all these things. It's so weird. And then even Sofia Vergara's relationship with Uncle Buck, I mean not Uncle Buck, aka Married with Children, that whole relationship where he's this white guy with this hot Latina and they have this biracial kid, the whole thing is an amalgamation show about diversity and unification of diversity, or essentially, you can't call it celebrating diversity. It's essentially diversity education for the population, which is fine, but the LGBTQ component of it is very strange to me. And then there's so much stuff about children in there. It gives you like a pedophile vibe on in a lot of this content.
Hey, John. Hey, would you mind giving your breakdown on Skeletor and what he represents?
Skeletor represents the Magus, or Jesus Christ, or Moses. It's basically the Skeletor character is good versus evil, and it's just so funny because Skeletor becomes master of the universe, and he just never stops being an asshole. And it's like he doesn't have to worry about losing the title anymore, or like losing the business, or like losing his wife, or like ruining anything. He became God. So it took Superman, not Superman, He-Man and Excalibur, to defeat God, meaning that it's just like phallic versus phallic, or Jedi versus Sith, yin and yang, black and white, and that silver lining is the storyline.
Silence, you fool! I just enjoyed him saying that. It's a pretty good line.
What's the woman that used to follow Skeletor around? Her name.
Evelyn. After all these years, Grayskull is finally ours. No! Mine! It's like the most dysfunctional relationship ever. Totally toxic, totally codependent. And there's another scene where he like starts caressing her and he's like, "You know I depend on you for all these things."
You've been taking too much from that dispensary. Too many edibles.
People say go edibles, but I'm like, fuck it. I mean, there's people smoking cigarettes. I mean, I take limited amounts of, cannabis ingestion, and there's people out there smoking cigarettes all day long. What's funny is you go to the dispensary and you buy this weed from these people, these bud tenders, and you look at them and you're just like, you can't even smoke weed while you're working.
Wait,
huh?
aren't like all the dispensaries owned by the Jews in Chicago?
No, actually, P. Diddy owns the one by me. He bought 2 of them from Cresco. You can Google it. So whenever I go in there, I go...
Yeah, I know. I watched your one podcast where you were on talking about before you got your license in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
You were waiting to get it.
That's on YouTube.
It was...
I would like...
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah.
That was like when you were all straight-laced in a suit and stuff, John.
Not really. I think I was all decked out with a giant homeless beard because there's a Facebook video of it. I didn't know she filmed me, and I don't look my best. I thought it was all audio. Oh, Scotty's here. Scotty is here to help promote Tiffany Sotheby. Hi, Scott. How are you?
Yo, keeping it real up in the field, aight?
Aight. Are you now MAGA? Are you never Democrat now?
I'm MAGA, Make America Gay Again.
Damn! How did you know how gay that would be?
I love this profile picture. It's so great.
Oh, Benji's here.
What's up, Benji? What up, yo?
Hello.
Get some shalom in the home.
Yeah, Rabona Shalom, good Shabbos. I'm in another room with a little hat hater and a hook nose hater. His name is T Robs. Have you guys ever heard my song called T Robs is a broke ass Irish bitch and a potato snitch?
What is this, a white supremacy room?
No. What are you talking about? This is a gay, bisexual, LGBTQ trans unicorns room. Are you gay? Are you trans?
How many rooms do you have open right now, John?
Are you bisexual?
No.
Are you LGBTQ? Do you support diversity and trans rights?
I don't support it, but you can do what you do.
Well, then you're gonna have to leave. This is for LGBTQ supporters only. Get lost.
It's a gay room only.
Oh, Scott left. My co-host left. Oh, so offended. Get out of my room, Black Jesus, or go to the audience.
You're not gonna be racist.
Get lost. Jesus was white.
I'm black. Are you crazy?
Are you gay?
No.
Are you bisexual? He left. We have a new one. Hi, Sajah. I've been educating Afghanis recently on LGBTQ rights, hoping to start LGBTQ charters inside of Kabul. I know it's a radical LGBTQ hypnosis NLP programming trick, but I soon will have many mujahideens converting to LGBTQ and fighting them overseas. We no longer have to go to Afghanistan to quell the rebellion on Arrakis. We can just turn them all gay. Assalamu alaikum and good Torah.
Good shot. Good Torah, everybody.
Good Shabbos, Rabbana Shalom. Does anyone want to lead us in the Shabbos prayers as I drink this beautiful cognac on the rocks?
I can do a Torah study.
Oh,
Roy, Elohim, Melech, Alam, Ray, Pri, Shabbat, Liam.
L'chaim.
These nuts in your mouth.
For those of you who don't know what l'chaim means, it means to life. L'chaim. Chai is life. And Rabbana Shalom, this room is full of life because T-Robs gives it life with his ears and his patience, Rabbana Shalom. I hope I was succinct because I am complete.
John, read the chat.
Anyways, how are we wasting our time today?
Jeez, there's 3 Messianic Jews in here.
Rabbana Shalom, I told you. The patrilineal JPAM-K is a reality. I've already annexed some lands in the former Gaza Strip. We're opening up an LGBTQ gay bar. Are you going to come to the gay bar? Gay bar.
How do you get free drinks, I will.
Sex on the beach, $4.99.
Are you guys still speculating about the shooter?
Yes, he said free Palestine before he put on his keffiyeh and launched his volley of bullets at a great orange MAGA one.
That's what we did have a keffiyeh, that's right.
Rabbana Shalom, free Palestine.
From the river to the sea. What's the name of the river, John?
Jordan, like my daddy.
That's right, River Jordan. And then what's the sea?
Wait, is Mujahideen here?
Galilee, nigga.
Not the Sea of Galilee, that's not right.
Dead Sea?
No.
What?
Let's get right to the out of the Jordan River.
What? I'm
You guys
not
don't know where John the Baptist baptized Jesus?
in the River Jordan.
That's right, so that's above the sea.
I know, but I didn't even know what your question was anymore.
See, well, that's the point. The American public schooling system failed all of you motherfuckers.
Oh, please. We're smarter than you.
That's true.
I've been to Jordan. I know you guys are smart, but that's because...
You never ate shawarma. You never ate shawarma, Reem.
Bitch, I eat Reem shawarma for fucking dinner every day of the week, ho.
Oh, wow, that sucks. That's horrible. That must be horrible, dude.
No, I mean... I've been there many times. I've been to the Reem shawarma right by the McDonald's. I've been to the Reem shawarma right by the McDonald's a dozen times. And every time I see that McDonald's, I go, look, there's nobody even in the McDonald's. Everybody's in line for Reem. And they're all like, ha, 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 McDonald's sucks. Reem is the best. McDonald's is trash.
Did you try the chicken shawarma at Reem or the beef shawarma?
I've tried all of them. The lamb, the beef, the chicken. It's the best.
Yeah, no, they're known for beef. The chicken one isn't good.
There's a reason why everybody in line is obese, because the food is that good. You can't stop eating it. You just keep going back. I mean, I would live overseas just so I could eat Reem. It's that good. And thus, why the kebab... Oh, it's that good. The kebab business is a big business. And if you could get Reem... the way I saw how they make those things, it's disgusting. But... it's a business. That kebab business is a big business, and the food is that good. It's amazing.
Motherfucker, that's how it goes. The dirtier the place, the better it tastes. That's just literally what it is.
Chipotle needs to launch their own kebab place and do it Chipotle style.
No, motherfucker, if Shawarma Reem opens here, Chipotle will go out of business.
Chipotle is becoming the new DEI substandard, what they call fast service, or what is the name of that type of restaurant setup? Anyways, it doesn't fast and fresh or whatever. Anyways, the point is, it sucks now, and everything is packaged, pre-packaged. All they do is warm shit up. It's terrible now.
Why wouldn't you go to Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A is also pretty terrible. The mass consumerization of all this food is basically the substandardization of the food. I mean, all these because I went to Starbucks today and I couldn't even place I placed my order, but they couldn't even get me my order because if there's not a screen telling them what to do, they don't know what to do. So the point is,
That's right.
all these restaurants just need one point of sale system, and it's first in, first out. There's no queues. They're wasting all this time and money on a queue-based system to get food out the door when it should be first in, first out. Just like In-N-Out Burger, they don't rely on this extraordinarily complicated purchasing operating system to get you your fucking basic cheeseburger. You come up, this is what I want, you pay, they give you a ticket number, and then they get your name. Starbucks is run by a bunch of transsexual clowns now. Starbucks, if you want to short Starbucks, because it's become a society. It's not even about coffee anymore. It's about the employees and their diversity. That business is going to crash. These stores are not making money, and I've seen what the regional managers look like. It's just it's a gay society. Starbucks is the gay society of jobs. That's all they do. It's not even a good business anymore. All their products suck. They don't even brew coffee anymore. It's individual cups of coffee. I can do that at home. It's ridiculous. I'm telling you, Starbucks is gonna crater. People can't keep drinking sugar drinks from there for $10. Nobody's gonna pay for that shit.
Yes, they can. Yes, they are, actually. Yael Jacoby?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been ordering she does have a sweet ass and fake titties, but she's been ordering Starbucks. She's wasting $15 for one drink that I can do for $1.
Yeah. It's just caffeine. It's ridiculous.
I mean, Starbucks is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
It's not. I'm telling you, the employees are terrible. You can go there, place an order, never even get your order. You got to say, "Hey, I placed an order. Did you just forget?"
It's not good. It's just consistent. So you know exactly the consistency is going to be the same.
That's what everybody says, but that's not true. Every one of them. I feel bad for the employees. That's not a career. That sucks. I don't want to go to fucking Starbucks, but it's the only option. Everything else is even worse.
Well, we got a bunch of different, smaller coffee houses that still do their own thing.
Yeah, but they're not the same. They're not like Starbucks. Starbucks is
they're actually better than Starbucks. You'll get your stuff faster.
Sometimes.
Remember your name and your order.
Some of them are horrible.
Yeah, I agree. Like, they opened up one where it's like a bikini one, and I'm like,
yeah.
Why?